right, lady loves, this is one of my favorite things to do for the new year, to set you up for the best year yet. Now, I know there's a lot of this new year, best you, and oh my God, and all the things. Well, yeah, we want to have all the things, right? So in wholeness is coming back to the truth of who you are before you ever thought you were less than, right? So really, let's look at this. The only thing that stops you from stepping into who you were always meant to be, the only thing that stops you from taking those chances, making those risks, talking about your accomplishments, seeing yourself the way I see you as this incredible, powerful light, right? That is so successful, so beautiful inside and out, has everything, and everything is available to you. In order for you to see yourself this way, we have to come back to wholeness, because the only thing that ever happened was the fractured connection to self. It was the belief, right? And I always say, if there was something, I'm not about religion, but if there was a heaven and a hell, if there was the devil and the angel, I would say the devil and hell is the mind, right? And so if you really look at where all suffering comes from, it's from the mind. Not your mind, not my mind, the mind, okay? Let's not attach our connection to something that we don't want. We don't want a lot of thoughts. The mind is constructed from human experience. The mind, one of my superpowers and one of the things that I do as an intuitive and as a medical intuitive, I help people to become their own pendulum, if you will, to go, okay, this food's poison, this food's magic for my body, this is going to help me release weight easily, this is the road for the path of least resistance, and I teach my clients how to become that barometer, how to be so instilled in their own trust within themselves, and to know that their body is always guiding them, right? There's that great book called The Body Keeps the Score. The body never lies, right? So when you become that, you are a walking, talking, you know exactly your compass on where you need to go. Right? It doesn't mean we still don't make mistakes. It doesn't mean we don't have some regrets here and there or go, oh, okay, we're still human. We're still fallible with things. But you become so fine-tuned, right? That's what I created with myself. That's what I teach others to do. Well, here's the thing. One of my superpowers is I can see energetic fissures. I can see where we separate from self. I can date back the exact age in which these things happened and what became the new belief that replaced the divine consciousness, the part of you that believed that you were more than enough and deserving and worthy of everything that you desired and so much more. And you were just a happy, joyous light in the world. Well, then you started to buy into somebody else's beliefs about who you were. And you started to buy into identities of, oh, I'm supposed to be this size. Oh, I'm supposed to get that in my grades. Everything in our society is about grading you. Even with social media, how many likes do you have? How many followers do you have? How many comments did you get? We're always looking for like a rating system to say how good you are, right? So I'm about actually, let's take all of that away and let's get you back to your truth. Let's get you back to you loving you. Let's get you back to seeing the incredible being that you are and shift your identity. Let's reprogram your subconscious mind, which is what I teach you how to do. And you have an opportunity to do this with me for free for 5 days with my Miracle Mindset Challenge starting on January 6th. So make sure to do that. I will put a link below. But aside from that, what I want you to do right now is I'm going to take you through a New Year's process. You're going to love this and it's going to bring you back. And I promise you, you're going to feel good. Is there going to be a moment in something that I'm going to ask you to do where you're going to go, ooh, I don't know, there was so much, it was crazy. When I did that section, I could fill up pages. But when I had to do the other one, celebrating me, it was harder. That's just showing you a gap. It's just showing you a gap, and it's showing you where we get to go higher, right? How exciting is this? Okay, so I have to pull my notes out. There's a lot here. First and foremost, what I want you to do is write down your wins from this past year. What were your wins? So make sure to have your journal. Make sure to have a pen. You can watch this video as many times as you need. What were your wins? I want you to highlight all of your wins from this past year. Now, guys, your win could be, I woke up and I'm still here. Your win could be, I choose to be positive no matter what comes my way. Your win could be, I doubled my business. I did a fitness competition for the first time. I have no idea. I had a baby. I had 2 babies. I fell in love. I got divorced. I'm on my own. I've never felt freer. Whatever that is for you, they're your wins. You get to highlight them. I want you to highlight them and write them down. That's section 1. Section 2, I want you to make a list of in what ways did you limit yourself this past year? In what ways did you limit yourself? i.e., in what ways did you hold yourself back? It's important. Reflection is so important in getting on the other side of who we want to be. Reflection is what gives us the insight. And that's your soul going, hey, I was trying to guide you here. You've got this. You're courageous. Pray for bravery. I'm giving you bravery. Right? Yeah, so beautiful. In what ways did you limit yourself? So step 1, what were your wins and highlights? Step 2, what ways did you limit yourself or hold yourself back? Now, you could do a little additional section, which was in reflection. What were the nudges I got from the universe that I didn't listen to? I'll share one. On the cusp of COVID, it had just started. I got a nudge, get on TikTok, right? Get on TikTok. Now this was like when certain people were just trending on TikTok. I love TikTok, by the way. It's one of my favorite platforms, but I didn't listen because I did one video where I was lip syncing. You can see my very first video on there, and I had fun. And then I sat there and I bought into what everybody else said, which was, oh my God, this platform's super young and they're just doing dances and it's got no real like substance and it's for like teeny boppers and like 13-year-olds. Well, I would really be in a completely different space right now had I listened to the intuitive guidance that I received, right? On what to do to propel me forward. You got that? So what's great about that is in that reflection, I can go, it's not about now, all my people that are prone to beating yourself up. This is not and then I should have invested here and this and that. No, this is not a beat up session. This is to show you that your higher self is always with you and guiding you. And to go, oh, okay, wow, look at all these. Are there any that still speak to me? Are there any that still speak to me? And if so, let me put them into action. And in reflection, wow, I was always being guided and supported. So I want to make sure moving forward in this new year that I'm going to listen, that I'm really going to do that for me. Got it? So important. All right. Next. Most important lessons you learned. And that ties in with the reflection. What were the most important lessons you learned from last year? Good and bad. Not to take life too seriously, that your words create your reality, that family is the most important thing to you, that habits, that you're a person that needs habits and good routines, or you're somebody that needs to get rid of structure, or you're someone that really learned that boundaries are your key. See, all of this that we're doing is going to give you tremendous insight. It's huge. Okay. Now, here's the thing. We're now going to move into the next section, which is about what I really want you to think about. And this is setting you up for success, because clarity is king. If you're not clear on what you want in this next year, if you're not clear on what you want to feel this next year, then how can it happen? So I want you to really think about, what do I want for myself? It's me a year from now, and I'm coming in here to do a video with you, and I'm going to celebrate the hell out of myself. What do I want to be telling you? So I want you to go through and do the same thing that we just did. What were your wins and highlights from this past year? Now you're going to do it from your future self. What were your wins and highlights a year from now? What do you want them to be? And you're going to write them as if they've already happened. I am so happy and grateful that X. I am so happy and grateful. Now, you're going to write, what were your wins and highlights? What are you most grateful for? What are you most grateful for? How did you feel a year from now? How are you feeling? And in this next year, this is you, a future self. What did you commit to release from your life, to let go of? People, places, habits, clothes. What are the things? What did you commit to let go of that you didn't take with you, that aided in your happiness and success a year from now? What did you let go of? What did you commit to change, to do? Awesome, right? So good. It's like so juicy, I can't even. Okay, now you're gonna write yourself 2 letters. 2. So in this section, actually, before we get to the 2 letters, I want you to think about 1 to 3 words that are going to encompass this next year for you. So what would 1 to 3 words be? Maybe your word's just love. You're just going to love more. You want love in your life. You're going to love everybody. You're going to love yourself. Maybe that encompasses everything. Maybe the word's expansion or joy. Or maybe it's 3 words. Maybe it's I have arrived, or it's my time, or I did it, or it happened. Whatever elicits energetic excitement in you is what I want these words to be, because they're going to be the words that are going to guide you all year long. Because every decision you make, whether with your career, your family, with love, relationships, yourself, your body, your health, they all have to align to this. So if you have joy and you've got, I'm getting my ideal body, and you're like, I signed up for 30 days of CrossFit, and you tap in with your body and you're like, that doesn't sound like joy, that sounds like pain. Then it's out of alignment with what you want to create. Now, if you're sitting there and you go, I just signed up for belly dancing. Sounds exciting. You know that's bringing you joy. Or maybe CrossFit's the thing that brings you joy. And you're like, I've never done it before. I've always wanted to be a CrossFitter. I don't know. I'm using fitness as an idea, right? Because I think health is, I'm a health practitioner. And I believe that it is one of the most fundamental things you can do to shift your identity with you. So I love movement of all forms, but I also believe that movement needs to be a joy, and that it gets to be a joy. We're animals by nature. We need to move, right? So what is 1 to 3 words? No more than 3. Let's not cloud it. It doesn't mean the other things won't happen, guys. All of my overachievers, just means we want to put them down. Now, next, you're going to write 2 letters. 1 letter to yourself in a year from now. So it is 1 year from today, or the first of the year, congratulating you for the life that you created and what happened this past year. So you're going to write this down, and this is a letter to yourself, right? A letter to yourself congratulating you for all that you did, all that transpired, all that's happened for you this past year. You're congratulating you. You're going to write this letter and you're going to seal it and you're going to put it away, and you are not going to open it for a year. Put it in a box, put it under your bed, put it somewhere, right? Then you're writing another letter from your future self that you're going to read every day. I'm big on this. I have my Ultimate Queens group do this all the time. I have my private clients. This is so important. Letter from your future self. And it's giving you advice. This is you a year from now talking to you right now, saying, here's what I need you to know. And guys, this is the I need you to pay attention because you have a habit of doing this, and that's what needs to change. Or consistency is key for you, or you need to get an accountability partner, or you need a coach, or you need to cut back on all your programs, whatever that is, or, start saving money or invest in something, put yourself out there with love, or work on communication, or get into therapy. I don't know. You know, though. And you're going to sit in meditation. And what I want you to do before you write that letter, because you're going to read that letter every day. This is your future self talking to you right now, giving you the guidance that you need. So to do that, I want you to actually sit in meditation. You're going to close your eyes, and we're going to do my 5, 5, and 5 breath. And this is closing your eyes for an internal. Everything is uncrossed. Feet flat on the floor, palms up, nothing on your head, open channel, ready to receive. Eyes closed. Breathe in deep through your nose for 5. Suspend your breath for 5. Slowly exhale out of your mouth for 5. And this is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Suspend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale slowly out of the mouth through a coffee straw. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're going to do that 10 times. You're going to take your pointer finger and your middle finger. Yes, you need to allow 10 minutes for this. Tap on your heart. Connecting in, this is heart math right here. Connecting in, the heart is proven to be the brain. Act exactly as the brain, but without conscious interference, without human interference. We're tapping into our subconscious. We're connecting with our higher self, eyes closed, internal experience. Breathing deep, calm, relaxed, letting go. Higher self, what guidance do I need to know? Higher self, what guidance do I need to know? And you're going to go through that, and you're going to do that again. 10 rounds of breath, 5, 5, and 5, 10 times. Tap on the heart. Higher self, what do I need to know? Have your journal with you. Bullet it out. Write yourself a letter. You're going to read that letter every day for the next year. And then a year from now, we're all going to come in and do a video. So stay tuned, guys. And we're going to do a video sharing and celebrating the hell out of the past year that we just had. And if you like this and you want more of this, and you want to learn the exact practices that I do to reprogram my subconscious mind that I have taken my clients through, I've been doing this for 14 years, and I specialize in this and bringing you back to a state of wholeness, to know the limitless nature of who you truly are, to be unstoppable and achieve your dreams, then join me for my Miracle Mindset Challenge happening January 6th. You will receive 5 Miracle Mindset morning routines that you can do day or night that I do, that I teach to my clients. This is all completely free, along with 5 days of training with me, as well as our handouts and other things that I have to support you in creating a miracle mindset for your dreams to become your reality in this next year ahead. I can't wait to see you there. The link is below. All my love.